Hello, good morning everyone. Hope all you are staying safe and healthy during this lockdown period. I am Anupama Vadesh, yoga instructor, Government College of Yoga Education and Health, Chandigarh. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Akshay Anand for giving me an opportunity to share my views on this platform. Without taking much of your time, let's start with the topic. My topic is chakras. As we all know, yoga is a deep science. Maharishi Patanjali, a great sage, has shown us a path in the form of Ashtanga Yoga. The first five limbs are known as external limbs. These are yamas, the social ethics, niyamas, the self-discipline, asanas, the provides us the flexibility to the body, pranayam gives the expansion of breath, and pratyahar is control over senses. So, and these are very important to make the journey of a yoga practitioner easier. The next three are known as internal limbs. These are the dharana, contemplation or concentration, dhyan, meditation, and samadhi, the trance. So, friends, according to Patanjali or Maharishi Patanjali, you can say abhyas, constant practice, and vairagya, detachment, are the ultimate tools or the components to reach the goal. Now, let's understand what the chakras are. Chakras means wheel or circle where the energy is in constant motion, and these are also known as Padma or lotus. So, and if we understand scientifically, they are known as plexus. Plexus is a place where the arteries, several nerves and veins meet. Like we have many plexus in our body, like hepatic plexus, cervical plexus, brachial plexus, lumbar plexus, coccygeal plexus, and so on. So, most of the people cannot differentiate the term nadis and nerves. The Sanskrit term nadi comes from the root nad, which means motion, and different authors state number of nadis from 72,000 to 3,50,000 even. And out of these, 14 are the major nadis, and amongst them, 3 are most important. So, Ida, Pingla, these are the nadis, which are major nadis, and Ida starts from the right side of the reproductive organ. Pingla starts from the left side of the reproductive organ, and the place where they meet is the root chakra, and which is also known as Mooladhara chakra, which lies at the base of the spine. Friends, there is one more one important factor which we also don't know. Most of us don't know that we have a direct relationship with with nose and the Mooladhara chakra. Now let's talk about the number of chakras present in our body. Different scriptures have given different numbers, such as in Jainism we can see that they focus on the 13 Shakti Kendras or energy channels, and which means to realize the ultimate path of life. But we all are familiar with the major 7 chakras only. So let's find out the location of chakras and in our body. I will show you one diagram. With the help of diagram I will show you. So see in this diagram, hope you are able to see this diagram. When we sit in a meditative pose, in the midline we can see some points of different color. These are the color of different chakras, and if you are not able to remember the colors, there is one more you can say there is one more method to remind the color. This is Vibgyor. The violet is the color of the Sahasra Chakra, and red is the color of the Mooladhara Chakra. So with the Vibgyor key, you can able to remember the color of these chakras. Okay, so next I would like to give a more detail of these chakras at the end of the session. Before starting this, before knowing the chakras or before starting the chakra meditation, I would like to share some prerequisites which are very important. These are what is the right age to start with the chakra meditation. So we can start it after the age of 20, as before that the body is very tender and emotions are not that balanced. So then the second thing which is important is fix the place of meditation and fix the time also. You must have a ample time to do this practice, and do the practice under the able guidance or the supervision of some guru or yoga expert. Detailed knowledge of nadis and purification, and the swar you must know, and a good practice of pranayama is required for the chakra meditation. And now practice this gradually, means step by step you need to follow the chakras, and try to focus one chakra at a time. And to make the practice more easier, you can start with the Trataka also. You can start your practice with 2 or 3 minutes of Tratak. The easiest way to open the chakra is to visualize its color. Spend few minutes concentrating on the color and try to visualize it as a band of vibrating energy rotating clockwise direction. Remember that to visualize the color, not only focus on the right front side of the body, you need to focus on the back side also, so that you can visualize the color from both sides. Imagine yourself breathing the color. It helps to concentrate, it helps to activate the chakra. In starting, you may able to see the color for very few minutes, but be patient, be calm, and do not look so hard or too hard to find out the chakra. Regular practice will help you to locate the chakra or to activate the chakras. Now friends, I would like to give one more instruction which is very important for this chakra meditation, is refrain yourself from any kind of addiction, like drugs, like alcohol, smoking, bad habits, indiscipline, wrong food combinations, over worrying, and over emotional, and because these all will make your practice impaired. And exposure of gadgets, try to avoid these also. Now let's start the detailed briefing of other chakras. I will show you with the help of some diagrams. As you see in this picture, I will try to make you familiar with the chakras, how they look like. This is the picture of the Mooladhara chakra. You can see the number of petals are 4 around it, and this is the inverted triangle in between. And in this you can find the serpent, and this energy is also known as is in the form of Kundalini. The Bij mantra or the syllable is Lam. You need to practice the Lam mantra Lam loudly or mentally as you feel comfortable, and this will help to activate the chakras also. So there are other, you can see the Lam mantra is in the center, and in the 4 petals we have another syllables which are the sign of the attachment of nadis with this. So the next chakra is Swadhisthana chakra. This is of orange in color and lies 4 fingers above the Mooladhara chakra. It has 6 petals around, and in the center you can find out the syllable Vam. You need to practice the mantra syllable, the Shakti mantra Vam loudly or mentally, and you can see the crescent moon in the center. So these 6 petals shows the number of nadis attached to the chakra. So next one, the third chakra is Manipur chakra. It is of yellow color, and you can see the number of petals around is 10, and you can see the triangle in the center, and the mantra is Vam. Ram, sorry. Now you can see the triangle position, as we talked earlier, that these chakras having the triangle positions in some chakras, and when these energy revolves in a clockwise manner, it radiates, and these radiations gives the impact of circular motion. That is why we also known as these chakras. Like after Manipur chakra, we can see the green color chakra. This is a chakra which is present in the center of the chest, is Anahat chakra. You can see the petals here. These are 12 in number, and the mantra is Yam. You practice this loudly, and see there are number of petals and number of syllables present here, and it shows the attachment of nadis at this particular chakra or place. So the next chakra is the Vishuddhi chakra. It is of sky blue color, and you can see the mantra in the center, and you can see the number of petal is 12 here, 12 to 16. Practice the sky color at the throat region will help to reduce the over secretion or the hypo secretions of the particular center. And the last, you can see the Agya chakra. Agya chakra, you can see the 2 syllable mantra at the sides, and in the center you can see the mantra Om. And by chanting Om mantra, you are able to activate this chakra also. So when I will show you with the help of diagram. The first starting diagram is this. In this, when the energy and the chakras get activated simultaneously, the top one chakra activate automatically. This is of violet color. And Sahasra chakra. Sahasra means several. In this we have number of petals here, and this is the way you can activate the chakras. Now I will give you the brief detailing of each of the chakra. Like you can see, you can practice it at home, and be calm, be patient, because yoga don't make miracles in a day. It may take a long time for this, and hope you practice this. Mooladhara chakra has a relationship, as we all know that our body is made up of 5 elements, like earth. Earth is related to the Mooladhara chakra, and Swadhisthana, then the next chakra is related to the water element, and then the third chakra, Manipur chakra, is related to the fire, the Agni Tattva you can say, and Anahat chakra is related to the air element, and the Vishuddhi chakra is related to our ether or Akash Tattva. So Mooladhara chakra deals with the survival, and if it is blocked, the emotion which works the most is fear. Swadhisthana chakra is a chakra which deals with the pleasure, and if it is blocked, the emotion behind is the guilt. Manipur chakra it deals with the willpower and blocked by the emotion shame. Anahat chakra deals with the love and blocked by the grief. Now Vishuddhi chakra, it deals with the truth and blocked by the lies. So Agya chakra deals with the insight, and always and most of the time it get blocked by illusions. So friends, hope this information is helpful to you, and you will practice this at home, and be safe. Thank you so much. Okay.